evening, parents and students, and a really warm welcome. My name's Hannah Fahy and I'm the interim principal of St Mark's Church of England Academy. I'm extremely proud to welcome you to this vibrant, dynamic and inspirational community. I hope that this virtual open evening gives you an insight into the exceptional offer we have here for the students, which develops them both academically, spiritually, morally, socially and culturally. My vision is to provide an outstanding quality of education for the young people that we serve, dedicated to academic and character excellence through the inclusive Christian values of love, hope and trust. On a personal note, I've been a teacher and leader in the Academy for 12 years, and it's been a place where I've been able to transform professionally from NQT to interim head teacher. And I want to offer the same transformational experience to every student and staff member that attends this school. And that's my commitment to the local community as I take up this vocation. And it's one that is shared by all staff as part of our collective vision. I'd like to share with you now why St Mark's is such a special place. The young people at the Academy are absolutely exceptional, and coming to work every day feels like a gift because we get to work with the most amazing young people. There's a spirit of service here among staff, and we use our inclusive Christian values to realise the God-given potential in every young person who studies with us. We truly are an innovative school in the way that we develop and support our staff, especially through the use of cutting-edge research to inform our award-winning continuing professional development programme. Everyone in the Academy sees themselves as a learner, and together we never stop striving to develop pedagogy and practice to promote excellence within our community. We've been awarded the Gold Quality Mark for the CPD that we provide here from University College London. And this translates into excellent GCSE and A-level outcomes and staff retention. Staff and students are really proud of the environment that we work in. And as prospective students and parents, you'll be pleased to know that we have phenomenal facilities, from a multi-gym, 2 sports halls, playing fields and tennis and basketball courts, as well as drama studios. And this means that whether your child is a budding sports star or wants to work in film or media, we've got the right facilities to support and nurture their talents. We're fully inclusive, and the outcomes of SEND pupils are well above the national average. And this reflects our inclusive Christian values and high quality differentiation within the classroom. We're proud to be the only Church of England school in Merton, and we were the first secondary school to be awarded the Enhanced Values Quality Mark, because our values absolutely permeate through the school and underpin all that we do as a community. As a church school, we're subject to have a SciAMS Ofsted inspection once every 5 years, and they commented on the way in which the values underpin our culture and ethos. In our most recent Ofsted inspection, the report highlights that the Academy's provision for the personal development and welfare of pupils is outstanding. It is highly enriching and supportive and focuses on values in action. As a result, pupils are confident, thoughtful and articulate. And I think that quote from Ofsted should act as reassurance for you and excite you as parents that this school could be one where your child develops not only academically, but also holistically through the excellent pastoral systems that we have in place. As parents, selecting your child's secondary school, one of the most important pieces of information available to you is the school's Ofsted report. And I'm extremely proud to share that when Ofsted visited us in October 2017, they graded us as good with outstanding features. And I want to take this opportunity to share with you some of the statements made by Ofsted on their visit. Leaders and teachers strongly advocate the school's values of love, hope and trust, and these permeate through the school. The values underpin all that we do here, and they develop the most incredible relationships and foster a sense of community that isn't found in other schools. Pupils respect the views of others, and they appreciate what teachers do for them. Pupils are proud of the inclusive nature of the school. And that was explained to Ofsted by 2 of our students. Teachers have strong subject knowledge which they use to plan challenging lessons. They use a variety of teaching strategies successfully. This helps pupils make progress which is above the national average. We have a 3-year trend of exceptional outcomes which is supported by high quality teaching. And we're proud to say that we now regularly welcome other schools in order to support them and showcase our approach to teaching and learning in lessons that supports incredible outcomes. Ofsted also talked about the fact that pupils behave well in lessons because they respect their teachers and each other. And visitors to the Academy are always blown away by the behaviour of our pupils here, that is supported by strong rewards and sanctions and excellent relationships. And my advice to you is to make sure that you take us up on the offer to come into the Academy on one of our open mornings to see firsthand just how exceptional the behaviour here is at the Academy. They also noted that pupils are prepared for the next stage of their education. And we're really proud to say that 80% on average of our Year 13 students go on to university. And I think this is because we support transition really effectively, whether that's from Year 6 to 7 or Year 11 to 12, to make sure that our young people are supported to go on to achieve great things. And finally, Ofsted noted that the school's provision for the personal development and welfare of pupils is outstanding. It's highly enriching and supportive and focuses on values in action. We're extremely proud to say that we have 2 trained educational psychologists on site and a dedicated inclusion department that supports students with SEND. The outcomes for students with SEND is above the national average, and I think this reflects the fact that no matter what your starting points, every child at the Academy goes on to achieve great things. And a bit later on, our 2 wonderful members of the inclusion department will speak to you about the provision that we provide here for students with special educational needs. So, as well as Ofsted, as parents, you'll want to make sure that the school that you are choosing for your child is one that supports absolutely incredible academic outcomes. And I'm pleased to say that for the past 4 years, outcomes at the Academy have been above the national average for Key Stage 4 and 5. We're in the top 20% of all schools nationally for our Progress 8 outcomes. And students who attend St Mark's achieve almost half a grade higher in their GCSEs than similar students nationally. As I was explaining earlier, the outcomes for our SEND students are now above the national average and reflect the inclusive nature of our community and also the high quality learning that takes place as a result of the dedicated work of our teachers within the classroom to differentiate their lessons according to the students that they have in front of them. Our results are also on par with schools that have been graded outstanding in all areas within the borough of Merton. And this year, in 2020, we're really proud to say that our Year 11s walked away with a record 55 grade 9s, which is the equivalent to an A star and is a grade only achieved by the top 3% of all students nationally. As an 11 to 18 academy, I'd also like to share with you some of the highlights from our Year 13 outcomes this year. Our mission at the Academy is to nurture and empower every young person in our care for the 7 years that they attend the school and facilitate a real zest for learning that will enable them to strive for success irrespective of their starting points. And our unwavering dedication to this mission means that students consistently achieve excellent results. And many have gone on to the most prestigious universities in the UK, including studying medicine at King's College London, economics at Warwick University, biomedical science at Bristol, and maths at Durham. And we're really excited that in 2019, 4 of our students went on to study medicine at Russell Group University. And for me, as the interim head teacher, these are the moments that make me most proud and most excited as we welcome our new group of Year 7s in every year, because I start to think about what they will achieve when they leave St Mark's on their journey with us. And I'm really grateful for the fact that our community is one that continues to transform lives like we have for these young people going on to study medicine. And at St Mark's, students in Year 13 achieve over half a grade higher in their A-level subjects and their BTEC subjects than similar students nationally. And I know that when you attend St Mark's and you finish your journey in Year 13, we'll be able to talk about these excellent destinations for you as well. However, at St Mark's, it's not all about developing students academically, which we do extremely well, but we're also passionate to having a broad and balanced curriculum that is lived and breathed outside of the classroom. And 6 times a year, we have enrichment days where there are no lessons, but we allow students to access the Big Five. And the Big Five are trips and visits, cultural experiences, careers and university links, team games, and curriculum opportunities beyond the classroom. And it's our promise that students are able to develop their cultural capital and social capital as we take part in these drop-down days 6 times a year. We have had trips to China, Spain, Paris. We've had days with Fulham Football Academy and trips to the theatres, which are on our doorstep. And that's our commitment to developing students not only academically, but holistically. So I hope that's given you a flavour of the exciting world of St Mark's Academy. And my message to you now is to really make sure that you visit us on one of our open mornings. And we'll be welcoming groups of 5 under the new COVID guidelines so that you can come and see firsthand what an incredible place this is for your child to attend in September. And I really look forward to welcoming you on the day where I'll be able to speak to you all in person.
Hello, my name is Lawrence Hampton. I am Senior Vice Principal here at St Mark's and I'm in charge of the curriculum, attendance, curriculum-led financial planning and timetabling. Here at St Mark's, we have devised our curriculum rationale and governors, senior leaders, teachers collectively have identified a holistic framework to describe what we're trying to achieve through our curriculum for our students, and we call that our curriculum rationale. St Mark's Church of England Academy empowers students of all faiths and none with the inclusive Christian values of love, hope and trust, and promotes academic and character excellence. The curriculum has been carefully designed to draw on the students' rich and varied backgrounds and ensure that the cross-curricular key skills and knowledge required for progress are taught within real-world contexts. Students participate in enriching experiences, giving them the ambition, confidence, cultural capital and employability skills to be successful in their future university and professional careers. Our curriculum here at St Mark's is broad and balanced, and we're really proud of the opportunities that we've been able to give our students through our curriculum. We are now able to offer a wide range of subjects, especially in DT, where we now offer food and technology, resistant materials, textiles, and we've made really sure that we don't overload the curriculum with maths and English, but we absolutely deliver success in those subjects through the teaching of a broad and balanced curriculum. Our curriculum is also focused and sequenced. As a staff body, we've worked incredibly hard to make sure that throughout each subject, we've identified the most powerful knowledge and skills, and then we've drawn a really clear 5 or 7 year curriculum plan that revisits those core skills and knowledge in a way that spirals the curriculum so that students have got every opportunity to revisit the most powerful knowledge at every single year point, which means that we are very confident that after 5 or 7 years, our students will continue to achieve incredible results. At St Mark's, we're really proud of the enrichment opportunities that we give to our students as well. Every single half term, we have the whole school off timetable for the whole day. We call these days enrichment days, and subjects are using these days really effectively. They plan a whole range of activities on that day, and the students have opportunities to go on trips, on visits, outside speakers will come in, or they get to experience different opportunities. So for example, That might look like somebody from outside coming in to do specialist PE testing to see if students have got special abilities in PE, or students might go and visit a lab where they might see genetic engineering happening, or students might go and visit one of the many museums we have on our doorstep as a school that's so close to London. We're also working really hard to make sure that our after-school enrichment opportunities are incredible as well. So recently we've developed a partnership with AFC Wimbledon, and they come in and deliver professional training sessions in football, both before and after school. And we've also had a professional dance teacher come in and do dance enrichment. And we're working hard at making sure that all of our PE teams are also running and competing locally. In short, we are incredibly proud of the curriculum offer that we have for your child here at St Mark's. We believe that this curriculum offer will absolutely evoke a love of learning, that the learning will be contextualised and therefore successful, and your child will go on to incredible academic success here at St Mark's Academy.
My name is Rachel Sewell and I'm Vice Principal for Quality of Education and Implementation. That means that I'm responsible for designing our teacher training programme and ensuring that students receive high quality lessons every day. At St Mark's, we're incredibly proud of what happens in our classrooms and how hard our students, teachers and teaching assistants work every day. As a school, we're constantly honing and developing our teaching practice. At St Mark's, one of our current favourite books is Responsive Teaching by Harry Fletcher Wood. In the book, responsive teaching is defined as setting clear goals and planning learning carefully, identifying what students have understood and where they're struggling, and responding and adapting our teaching to support students to do better. When taking a tour of our classrooms, you'll see lots of these theories and ideas from the book coming to life. We plan our curriculum and schemes of work based on what students already know and look to deepen and broaden their knowledge and understanding of our subjects through careful planning. We share this planning with students on our bright yellow curriculum slides, which remind students of what they've been learning previously, what's coming next, and why the lesson's big ideas are important in the wider world. In the classroom, we use a range of strategies to check student understanding, adapting our lessons and teaching responsibly. On a tour of lessons at St Mark's, you'll see low-stakes quizzes at the starts of lessons to help students to activate knowledge from previous lessons and to boost their long-term memory retention. You'll see lots of careful questioning techniques such as think, pair, share, no hands up questions, or pose, pause, pounce, bounce. All of these strategies are used to help students to rehearse new knowledge and skills and to help teachers to gauge how much students are understanding. Checking student understanding doesn't end inside the classroom. Every subject uses a weekly online exit ticket on Microsoft Teams to check how much students have learnt in lessons that week. This allows teachers to plan responsibly, to adapt their lessons so that all students are constantly supported and stretched to know and remember more. These are just a few of the strategies which we're really proud of at St Mark's.
It is indeed a pleasure to introduce myself as the Director of Personal Development and School Chaplain at St Mark's Church of England Academy. It is an honour to be serving as part of this great learning community. Within my role, I have responsibility for the spiritual and pastoral development of the Academy community. The heart of our ethos is our Academy values: love, hope and trust. I am proud to be part of a community that is inclusive and welcomes everyone from all different backgrounds of all faiths and none. Our Christian ethos and values underpin everything we do at St Mark's. For us, the development of character, the spiritual and moral aspect of the person is every bit as important as the development of the mind and the gain of qualifications. Your son or daughter is a priority. They are seen as unique and special, having God-given values, gifts and talents, and we are privileged to help develop the lives of young people throughout their time at St Mark's. Our community is founded on our values, and these are clearly visible and tangible as soon as you come through our doors. Our love, values each person and the gifts they bring. It encourages all to participate in building a school community which all can flourish. At St. Mark's, we value our own contribution and encourage the contribution of others, support others when they are in need, and welcome everyone. Our hope means that we expect the best of ourselves and others. It enables perseverance in the face of setbacks and encourages the fresh starts that come from forgiving ourselves and others. At St. Mark's, we explore and use all of our gifts and talents. We challenge ourselves to do our best. We are allowed fresh starts when things go wrong. Our trust encourages us to rely on God and one another as we all take responsibility for ourselves and for the whole school community. At St. Mark's, we turn up and take part, listen to others and respect the opinion and efforts of others. We pray and work for the good of the whole community. Our golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's from St. Matthew chapter 7, verse 12 in the Bible. At St. Mark's, we do what we are asked to do without arguing. We listen to others and give people a chance to speak. We are respectful, courteous and polite all the time. We respect personal space. We keep our hands and feet to ourselves and we work hard and challenge ourselves. We are truthful and honest. We admit our mistakes. We are nice to each other. We avoid hurtful behavior and we forgive others. We all need a second chance. I work to enrich the personal development of our students and offer support to our staff, parents and the wider community. Some of the activities that I lead on are collective worship assemblies and services through which all students are stimulated to think deeply and widely. Students, staff and parents prayer groups. I also run a chaplain clinic where people can make an appointment and come for pastoral support and guidance. And I work with our creative arts faculty to showcase the talents of our young people. I cannot stress enough just how much of a privilege it is for me to work at St. Mark's Academy, and I would love the opportunity of meeting and working with your child in the future. I also lead on primary to secondary transition, and so I would personally support the process with your child. Ultimately, I am fully committed to the Church of England vision for education. And that is, we want our people, our young people, to thrive and flourish, living life in all its fullness. Looking forward to seeing you.